This is what it means to be a free person. Now, we want to invite you tonight to engage in the fundamental building block of democracy: conversation, building of trust. We would like to assemble folks into small groups so that you might gather together creative, nonviolent ways to act as a free people, and nonviolent for two practical reasons, and I just want to address them. The first is a violent response, and I'm talking about the destruction of property or threatening or intimidating people, will only give an opportunity to enact the very evils we oppose. If we want a society of freedom, of liberty and justice for all, of mutual respect, then our methods are our ends. And secondly, and maybe more profoundly, the practice of nonviolence is because we already know, we are not naive, there are many, many forces at work that desire to unleash state power and state violence against the people. And we know that even tonight, even in our gathering, there are provocateurs in our midst. We know that in our gathering, each of us carry a certain level of spiritual maturity. Most of us are angry, and there is nothing wrong with our anger. It's about time we become angry. As a matter of fact, let me lead you in a quick exercise from the movie Network. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Say that. You got to get down in your guts. You got to move your arms. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Say that. Amen. But unfocused anger, undisciplined anger, only plays into the hands of those who will use it for their own purposes. They will use it for their own purposes. I would call us to focus our cold, hot anger in disciplined, determined, creative, and unpredictable ways. And so, free people, whose heritage is democracy, born from struggle against the tyranny of King George, it's now time to find out what you think. How might you gather tens and hundreds and thousands to perform a day of democracy, a public exorcism of fear from our citizenry? How might you gather and find your voice? I've asked Cecile Andrews, who works with large groups of people, I've asked her, she's here with a process of how we might practice democracy, creatively setting forth a plan for resistance against the growing tyranny of this administration. And after these small groups, at about, and it's just the beginning, it's the first step. After these groups meet, we'll come in here just for a very quick closing wrap-up. And those of you who wish and are able to move to the next step, you're invited to gather here again on August 6th, Monday night, at 7 p.m. But the most important thing that I want to leave you with is this. You don't need anybody's permission. You need nobody's permission. I focus us on the media outlets, except for the Fremont nude people. I want them to go everywhere. But what can you do with a group of people on September 11th of this year to stand up, to find your voice, to shut down our city, and to name the demon that is oppressing us?